last time? Anyone remember? This is where we start. Anyone remember? Okay. Last week we started, we did economic globalization, and then we did a bit of political globalization. Under politics, I think we did Michael Mann, we did Jessica Matthews, probably. We've done this one, okay. We have done Susan Strange. Have you done this part? Yeah, I think these are the economy, not politics yet. Okay. We did in the politics. Who did we do? We did Jessica Matthews. Have you? Have you done Jessica Matthews?
No.
Have you done this? About power shift?
No.
I thought we have. About individuals? No. Okay. Okay, I think that's where we start. Right? Yes? We have done Linda Wise. Have you done Linda Wise? Anyone remember? I think we have done this one. Yeah, we stop here. Okay, now today we pick up a little bit more, not many more. And these people, they didn't write that many books or anything like that, so the idea won't be that much for you. It's more like who says what in politics and culture. Yeah? So we're going to spend the first half doing the rest of the theories. And the second half, look into the exam questions, previous exam questions. I'll put you into groups again and try to come up with maybe here we can have like 5 different questions. Okay. In terms of politics, now let me just go over it one more time. What we do with globalization. Yeah, globalization is about interconnectedness among parts in the world. And these parts in the world can be economic, can be politics, can be culture. Yeah? So when you think of globalization, there are 3 things you want to think about. You may want to write down. 1, whether there is free flow of things. Yeah, that's one thing. Because globalization means there's free flow of things. Those things could be the economy, could be culture, could be politics, could be ideas, could be anything. It could be migration, free flow of elements. Yeah? So, if we say that's free flow, and some people look at these flows in terms of economic flow, trade flow, flow of finance, migration, flow of ideas, image, flow of politics, in terms of determination, decision making, all kind of flows. Different people got different drivers. Yeah? If the flow is not free, yeah, means somebody must restrict it. Then you have to think, who restricts the flow? Yeah, so usually it is a government that restricts the flow. So then we have free flow versus government restriction. Okay, that's one thing you have to really think about. And theorists think about it along this line as well. That's why they come up with all kinds of theories. Yeah. Second, if that free flow is not there, why is it not there? Yeah? Why is it not there? Is it because of, okay, just now one point is that because government restricted. Yeah? Second point is that maybe there is regionalization that restricts it. Yeah? If the flow is not free, what restricts the flow? Could be 1, the action of the government. 2, regionalization. is also, that's the idea that government is declining. If the government is declining, we may not be saying that the government wither away, like it still doesn't disappear, government in all countries, but somehow power of the government declines. If it is so, who or which institution take over the power? Yeah? Take over the power or contest power of nation state. Okay, so these are issues. One, is there free flow of activities, of elements in society today? If not, what restricted? Yeah, and the things that restricted could be the government, could be regionalization. And two, if we say the government is declining, who or what new social actors that came in to contest the power of the nation state or to take over the power of the nation state? Yeah, so these are two issues. So number one, do we have free flow? That is always a question that is debated among sociologists studying globalization, and they have economic free flow or not, culture free flow or not, politics free flow or not, to which extent? Yeah, we have seen it. Some people say, yeah, free. Some people say, no, not free. Yeah, the hyperbolists say, totally free. The skeptics say, no, not free. And then that's transgressions. That's it. It is happening, not totally free. Government is still restricting it. This, starting last week, we started to look at politics. Then the question is, if this free flow is going to be restricted, there must be someone or some institution that come in to restrict it, to undermine it, or maybe come in to promote it, actually. Yeah? Now, this is the issue of politics. Politics is about the use of power. Power is about decision making. So who make decisions in the world today? Last time, government made decisions. Yeah? So now, who make decisions? So last week, we started with, I think we started, yeah, so we started with, Susan Strange, David Kell, Jessica Matthew. Okay, so last week we did this topic, yeah? Has globalization weakened the state? If it has weakened the state, why state is weakened? Why state is weakened? Or might say, state is weakened. The end of the nation state. Because we have like capitalism, global capitalism, yeah, take over. Hirsch and Thompson said the state has not been weakened. Susan Strange said state has been weakened because market takes over. David Kell said state has changed form. State has weakened in a sense because there's something called liberal international sovereignty system. That's David Kell. And we did Michael Mann, that the state, it is kind of quite hard to determine whether the state is weakened or strengthened. The state is weakened in some areas, strengthened in other areas. Okay, so please. And then we can Linda Wise, right? State and the market revisit, saying that market, powerful state decline, not exactly still have a lot of role to play. Okay? These are things we need to go back and revise. What kind of new political actors in the world today. Yeah? In terms of politics, who makes decisions for the world today? Who drives the world today? Or which organization? Okay. If power of state is increasing or changing, what other bodies hold power at global level? Maybe TNCs. Some people use TNCs as the main political actor today. Not exactly TNC, but he used the word TCC instead. Who? Leslie Clare. Remember Leslie Clare? Now, the political actor in the world today is TCC, Transnational Capital. Yeah, that is links, state fraction, corporate fraction, merchant fraction, 4 different fractions that together make up the TCCs. Regional governance, maybe international bodies like UNWTO may be able to take over the role of nation state. Perhaps regional governance, these refer to all the policies and mandate rules, yeah, that countries sign together, and it becomes the mandate that they have to follow. Or civil society. What are civil societies? We use the word so much. Civil society, defined as the sphere of social life which is outside family, the market, and the government, and within which people are working for the purpose. In simpler terms, these are NGOs. Yeah? These are NGOs. They are not family, not the economy, not the government, non-government organization. Yeah, and later you see one list come out and say, oh, now NGOs take over the power today. Okay, that's what it is. So we have all these charitable group, religious group, people who seek self-determination, environmental protection group. You know, they have purpose. They come in together. Now, members of civil society work beyond their country and are interconnected. This message later will come in one of the theories. Yeah. So you have examples like Greenpeace, WWF, World Wildlife Fund, not World Wrestling Federation. Last time I was left to watch the wrestling. Okay, World Wildlife Fund, Médecins Sans Frontières or Doctors Without Borders. I think that's sometimes translated into that. Red Cross, Amnesty International. And the list continues. There are so many NGOs now, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. A lot of people want to work for an NGO. My niece got her scholarship from one of the bank, and then went to study in the States. After studying in the States 3 years, she said, no, she's not coming back to serve already. She's going to work for NGOs. And people say, how are you going to pay back the bond? You know? So a lot of people are joining to NGOs because now, as everybody said, global citizens are reflexive, right? Yeah? Now, a lot of people, now I think I'm quite glad, now there is a group of young people, yeah, who kind of go against those ideas of I have to get rich, I have to get my like sport car or whatever. And that's a group of people, young people who actually want to serve. You agree? There is a group of people, yeah, who actually want to serve. I think my son, my eldest son, has found himself something like that. That money is actually not that important at all. Yeah. So these people come together, form the NGO, civil society. They usually find ways to meet up. World Social Forum is the forum where all these NGOs come together. They discuss issues of global concern. Yeah, as we know, poverty, inequality, environment, self-determination group, like gays, like religious group, and all that. They come and they try to seek equality and fairness.